It's been 13 years since Alan Wake left us with this cryptic line, leaving us with so many questions, and now we finally have a proper sequel to the game. Yes, there were DLCs and a spin off to answer some of them, but they were not enough. To say that Alan Wake 2 is one of the most mind bending, beautifully written game that I've ever played is an understatement. Its creativity and experimentation is commendable. Alan Wake 2 continues 13 years after the original game. At the end of the original game, Alan Wake manages to save his wife, but is trapped in the dark place. He discovers he could turn fiction into reality, so for 13 years he has been trying to write himself out of the dark place, without any success though. This time we have a second protagonist, FBI agent Saga Anderson. She arrives at Bright Falls to investigate ritualistic murders that have taken place with her partner, FBI agent Alex Casey. Soon after, they start experiencing weird supernatural events that cannot be explained. Alan and Saga's stories merge when Saga starts finding pages from a horror manuscript that seems to be predicting the future. After a certain point in the game, you're able to switch characters between Saga and Alan freely. Saga's story is set in the real world Bright Falls, whereas Alan's story is set in a nightmare version of New York in the dark place. The switch between the two characters is very seamless and brilliantly done. How their individual stories connect with each other is mind-blowing. I don't want to spoil it for you, but when you play the game, you'll know exactly what I mean. I love the way Alan and Saga mirror each other. The game handles the concept of duality incredibly well. Talking about that could be a whole video of its own. Now, if you're looking for fast-paced action, you're going to be disappointed. The combat is very similar to the original games. You have a flashlight to burn the darkness out of the Taken before you can shoot them. The dodge is terrible, but that's okay because the game focuses more on the survival horror element and narrative. It's also worth mentioning how they use the mind as a gameplay mechanic for both characters. Saga has a mind place, which is a small room in which you do all your detective work. Based on the clues and evidence you have collected, you can use the case board to connect the dots and move the investigation forward. You can also make character profiles and review manuscript pages. Alan, on the other hand, has a mind's writer room. Since the dark place has no tangible reality, he can rewrite and shape different scenes by simply changing the plot based on the idea he gets. Alan Wake 2 celebrates storytelling. The narrative is beautifully presented with a blend of exploration, combat, puzzles, and gorgeous live-action cinematics. The atmosphere is extremely immersive. The horror elements in the game are very well done. The graphics are something else entirely. The game is absolutely gorgeous to look at. The game is divided into chapters that feels like actual episodes from a TV show, with each chapter ending with a song that just enhances the storytelling. Some chapters will leave you extremely surprised. The amount of love poured into this game really shows. There's also a lot of connection to Control as well, since both the games do share a universe. I haven't played Control yet, but after playing Alan Wake 2, I just can't wait. There is so much I could and want to say about this game, but I really want to keep this video as spoiler free as possible. The game did have minor performance issues even though I played it on medium settings, and I do have a good PC. I faced a few bugs here and there which were fixed by simply restarting the game. I also faced audio desync the first time I tried to play the game. The only way I could fix it was to reinstall the game on my main SSD. To conclude this video, I have to say, Alan Wake 2 is definitely my game of the year. It is a prime example of a cinematic masterpiece in my opinion. If you're a fan of god-level storytelling, psychological thrillers, or just enjoy unraveling a mystery, you definitely need to play this game. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future ones. And even if you didn't enjoy, please comment and let me know what I can do to improve. Thank you for watching.